I was gonna be sneaky, but my cable... Oh, goddammit. Pretend you don't see the cable. I got a box. You're showing me too much love as it is. I'm just drenched in your love in a wholesome way. Why is there a level 5 hype train? Please, sir. Lassos. No. Emil, sluta. I'll just wait a bit then. I'll just drag this. I'll just drag this out for content. God, I've just been listening to Clicky Kitty screaming for like 10 minutes. Anyway, so hi everyone. Welcome in. My streams are usually more calm and collected like than this. The notifications are like 5 minutes delayed. I swear to God, we're gonna listen to Clicky Kitty screaming periodically for another 20 minutes. Is that a YouTube Maybe. It says YouTube on it. I had to like prepare this box. Because of course it has a bunch of like, you know, shipping info on it. So I sat for like, while I was having my dinner, setting up the stream, I was sitting and like awkwardly peeling off everything from the box. Just like, come on, home address, bad idea to show on stream. Imagine a drum roll. Something fell out. Woo! Hey! Look at that shit. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. God, I suck at unboxing. I'm so glad I don't have an unboxing channel. And I also got a mail from YouTube that said like, oh dear God, what the fuck is that channel? But anyway, here's the play button. Honestly, I wish it would say that. That'd be so funny. Through your incredible creativity, yeah, I don't know about that, and dedication, you have built a dynamic community that stretches across continents and binds people together from all corners of the globe. Yeah, like queer people and furries. But that's a pretty nifty demographic, not gonna lie. We know that this milestone only begins to tell your story. You're also part of a groundbreaking group of creators who are building the next generation of new media companies. I feel really bad for those companies. Every day, you are reinventing how stories are created and shared, and we can't wait for the next chapter of your story. Yours sincerely... I guess that says Susan, it's a signature. It says Susan, CEO, YouTube. And there's like a little blotch in the corner. I'm not sure if that's like a fingerprint of like a Minecraft slime, or if it's something I accidentally spilt on it when I was like doing the pre-boxing. But anyway, yahoo! To everyone vibing here, or everyone watching my videos, or lurking in my streams, or literally doing anything when it comes to engaging my crappy content, I love you. And this is all possible because of you. The fact that you are all here is why I can do this as a job, which is kind of unreal. It's really weird. I keep almost pinching myself. And I still don't really know what to tell people when they ask me what I do for a job. I read memes because people think I'm funny. Did you know I'm professionally funny? How do I explain that to people without sounding like completely deranged? Thank you all for making my deranged job possible. I really mean it. You're absolutely beautiful. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open a beer for myself because it's Friday. Wait, it's like Wednesday, isn't it? That was a lot of clicking. It's Monday. It's Friday. Am I gonna spill this all over my plaque? Probably. But it's okay. I'm assuming it's waterproof. Okay, it's fine. Cheers, chat. This is for you. Ding! I actually did the math. And if the channel keeps growing at this rate, we'll hit diamond in 2049. So if I keep doing this until I'm like almost 60, I might get diamond. Can you imagine? Welcome, laddies, lasses, and lassers. Today we're looking at our it's a new subreddit, Furry IRL. Ah, fuck. What do you think, Chad? Is this a good idea? I mean, I can't really see what you're saying from here, but like, I'm assuming it's an amazing idea. I see a lot of chat messages. I'm gonna come back so I can read. Maybe the earth is just quaking because you are stepping on it. It's like, ooh, tread on me. And then it like, ooh. God, my channel is a mistake. Anyway, thank you so much for 1 million subs, you beautiful beans. Oh yeah, when I first started this, and I mean like, relatively recently, like in 3-4 years ago, something like that, when I started making the content I'm doing now, my dream was kind of achieving the silver button. Not because I was so set on a specific goal or that it would change your life in any way, but it was just something physical for something that had been my passion for a long time. Because the problem with doing something that is, how do I put this, chronically online is that you rarely have physical things to show for it. It's hard to make it feel real sometimes, because all the people you talk to, you rarely meet them face to face. It's hard to even kind of process that there are that many people watching. You know, when you see the views on a video, for example, it's hard to picture the actual people watching it. It's just, you know, it's a number. I think being recognized in public was kind of like a mental wake-up, so to say, that these people actually exist. It's someone real that is actually watching it. Stuff like this makes it feel very real. And that's also why I love doing things like the plushies we have made, or the YouTubes, or just the silly pins we sell, or anything like that, because it's something physical. And that's really cool. It makes it feel more real. Meeting people in real life, making physical things, makes it just feel more real, honestly. And this is a big piece of it. It's something I can hang on my wall for bragging rights. And next time my friends over, they're gonna be like, "What? Oh, you're so cool." And I'm like, no. But, yeah, that's really badass. So my dream a long time ago was to get the silver button, and it hangs proudly on my wall right there to the side. I look at it every day. And now I got this thing that I never even expected to get. I was so scared to even plan anything for 1 million subs. And I think I haven't really done a big event for it, partially because of that reason, because I was so afraid to jinx it. I was like, damn, is this really gonna happen? Like, no, come on, something is gonna go wrong. Like, Jesus, nah, come on. And it didn't. Everything went amazing. And here we are. We hope this helps you know that what impact you have on all of us in days when it's hard to remember. That is so sweet. There's always the potential that your growth rate, if you keep making good content, may increase over time. Honestly, I also don't really want it to. I'm gonna be honest. This is kind of that sort of goal, and for example, some of my creator friends will know this as well, because it's something I talk about behind the scenes from time to time. I'm not sure if I want to be that much bigger. This was a really cool goal, and I'm kind of happy. Like, I don't need much else. I think part of that reason is it's for a myriad of things. Number one is that I can already do everything I want, sort of. I can make my cool little plushie things. I have a YouTube that's currently out. We have our little silly merchandise. I can do these streams. I can make videos that I love, have a community around it, do events, charities, whatever it might be. Like, I can do, with the platform I have and the size it is, I can do anything I want. Click peaked. Thank you, One Topic. Wow, so much for being wholesome. Oh, yuck. Old man. Anyway, so so there's not much else that I feel I want to do that I can't already do. And growing much more would mean that there is a downside to it. Something I started noticing, I would say somewhere around when the channel surpassed maybe 300,000 subs, is that people started taking things you said way more seriously. If you said something stupid, people called you out for it. If you had said something stupid in the past, people were very eager to dig that up. If you did anything or, joked about something that people didn't like or whatever it might be, all of a sudden you were no longer just a random voice on the internet. You were actually someone that people put weight into their words, for better or worse. Sometimes it's amazing because you can promote things that you believe in, or you can endorse people that make the world better, or whatever it might be, or just support your friends. Sometimes it's a bit of a curse because I don't believe I'm that good at doing the speakies. I often say stupid things. A recent example was there was like a bad date or something in a video I had made, and they were like shaming each other on social media for it. And I think I said something in the video like, bring this on social media seems a bit tacky, but I mean, if they're actually dangerous in reality, then of course smack them. And a bunch of people interpreted that as, a resort to physical violence. And it's like, no, I meant like smacking in a social media sense. Like, that's what you're doing right now. So, and things like that become, even though it's a very silly example, it becomes amplified when you have a large following. People take all your things very seriously, for better and worse. And I don't think I am finessed enough to really manage a bigger platform than I have, if that makes sense. So, I don't know. I'm very happy here. I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing if Growth happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, I'm very happy where I am. So, thank you. This is an amazing place to be. Click, I've said that OT's wholesomeness is all on active. What? Oh my god. No, but in all reality, OT is probably one of the most patient people I have ever met. Like, sometimes I'm flabbergasted by his patience. You know the funny thing? The only people I have ever bumped into who dislike OT are people who believe that wholesomeness means that you have to put up with whatever bullshit you pull. So, I've had people, for example, come into Discord being spammy or being creepy or just sending bullshit. They get banned and they're like, oh, OT wasn't wholesome after. Like, no, you were just being a little poo. That has nothing to do with it. And that, I think, speaks volumes. What is this golden thing? It is chocolate! You know, it'll be so sad. Imagine if I hang it on the wall, and for every video you see with this, it's just gonna slowly sogify, and just gonna slide down the wall all gooey. My best friend that I met online like 10 years ago, then we finally got to meet 5 or so years ago, and we haven't spoken since. No, I'm kidding. The message reads, now we see each other a couple of times a year. That is super nice, Catarang. That is like the wholesome way of doing it. I love that. I read like an online post about something like, oh, I finally met my online bestie after 3 years and we hate each other. And the picture is just them sitting at a cafe being like super awkward and like... Thank you all so much for dropping by, you beautiful beings. I appreciate you all and I hope to see you in a very near future. Take care. Mwah.